Did Jon Gosselin just hurl some very passive-aggressive shade in the direction of his ex-wife? Or did the controversial former reality star simply give fans an update for which they've been clamoring? These questions have been raised and are now being debated by social media users across the internet after Gosselin posted a photo on Instagram of his son Collin. He did so in celebration of the young man turning 14 years old. "Glad I could celebrate my son Collin's 14th birthday with him and his sister," wrote Jon as a caption to the image below, which has generated its fair share of chatter in response. For what reason? Jon and Kate Gosselin have seemingly gone out of their way to hide Collin from the public for a very long time now. Kate has even gotten into a great deal of hot water over sharing many pictures of her other 7 kids, and even throwing them parties, without including Collin. Moreover, neither Jon nor Kate ever really mention Collin at all. The latter has even been accused of lying about her child's whereabouts. In September of 2016, a letter Kate penned to Collin from her memoir went viral. In this message, Kate revealed that he was being sent away to the program for children with special needs. She said at the time that her one was sweet, kind and helpful, but tended to act out, explaining as follows: "As you have grown, however, I must say you have also challenged my authority greatly. At 2.5, you began testing and trying my parenting at every chance. I called Daddy at work many days crying because you would not obey. As you have grown, this has not changed. You continue to be determined to do what you want to do, and I continue to try to rein you in." Needless to say, Gosselin earned some major backlash for taking such issues and complaints public. So we're at least very happy here to see that Collin appears to be happy and healthy. We're left to wonder, though, just why Jon posted this image. Is he shading Kate, using Collin against her in some way to prove that he cares more about the child than Kate has appeared to? This Instagram snapshot, after all, was published just days after a report that detailed how Jon and Kate still hate each other a lot. It also came on the heels of Jon sharing an image of himself and daughter Hannah, making it look for once as if he's actually a caring dad. "Check it out here, I don't know what's going on. The whole point is I'm left in the dark. There's no explanation. It's disheartening," Jon told Us Weekly in January of 2016, adding, "I don't ever see Collin, ever. Not off the bus because he doesn't go to school. Not at the gate because he doesn't come down. Nothing. I am totally estranged from Collin because of Kate. Will the feud between these two ever end? It doesn't seem that way." In honor of her sextuplets turning 14 last week, Kate wrote the following: "Happy 14th birthday, my babies. 14 years ago almost to the minute, I was in my wheelchair, making my way around the entire NICU, meeting each of you face to face for the very first time. I'll never forget how tiny yet perfect each of you were. I'll never forget our first birthday together. This day remains one of the best in my life, and 14 years later, I love you 400 times as much, if that's even possible. Happy birthday, my babies. Here's to many more birthdays together. I love you forever and always, no matter what. Turning 14 #proud mama #the year of iPhones. We wish these exes could work out their issues in private, but that has never been their way." Kate has even signed on to star in a new TLC dating show, which at least a few people out there will probably watch for some reason. Overall, however, we simply wish the best for Collin and all his siblings. May they find peace amidst their parents' never-ending war.